Welcome to This Explainer. Look, if you're tuning into this, I'm guessing you've probably been completely buried by the chaotic world of AI side hustles. You're scrolling for hours, hunting for that one perfect angle. You save one idea, and then the very next post tells you something completely different, and suddenly you're frozen. Let's be honest, you probably have a list of 20 perfect AI business ideas saved on your laptop right this second, and you've started exactly none of them.
Let me just be super clear about your situation here. It is completely normal, and it is absolutely not your fault that you're stuck. You aren't lazy, you aren't slow, you're just standing in front of 100 different doors with absolutely no idea which one to open. But here's the reality check, guys. While you're stuck in this endless research phase, weighing it all up, the months are just flying by. The people who are winning right now aren't necessarily smarter than you. They just stopped scrolling, picked a door, and got to work.
Okay, let's dive into this and organize the chaos. Here's our blueprint for today. 1. The AI side hustle trap. 2. Frameworks for evaluating ideas. 3. The F-tier ideas to avoid. 4. S-tier proven AI hustles. And finally, 5. The 5-step launch playbook.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the AI side hustle trap.
So right now, there is this massive, glaring disconnect between the sheer volume of AI content online and actual profitable execution in the real world. I mean, with literally a new tool dropping every single day, how do you actually separate the signal from all that noise? There is just an overwhelming amount of information out there. Every day, thousands of so-called experts are telling you how to get rich with AI. But the truth, the noise is keeping you trapped in the research phase, letting those months slip by without you ever launching a single thing.
The core of this trap really comes down to a battle between real builders and, well, fake gurus. Think about it. 99% of those internet gurus pushing the latest faceless trend, they have never made a single dollar running an actual AI business. They're just selling hopes, dreams, and, of course, their courses. Real builders, on the other hand, treat AI as a solution to actual, painful business problems. They launch proven, highly leveraged models.
Which brings us to Section 2. Frameworks for evaluating ideas.
Before we just pull a business idea out of a hat, we need to turn all that subjective hype into objective data using a rigorous lens. Enter Eamon's CLEAR method. This is a brilliant 25-point evaluation framework. CLEAR stands for competition, longevity, effort, autonomy, and recurring revenue. So instead of just guessing if an idea is good, we score it out of 25. Is the market crowded? Will it survive the next algorithm update? Does it run without you? Does it pay you every single month? This takes all those wild, scattered hustle ideas and gives them an objective, quantifiable score.
Then we can blend that CLEAR method with Dan's 3 essential pillars to create a full tier grading system. We're looking at profitability. Does it generate real cash flow? Competition. How crowded is the market? And longevity. Will this survive the future? Using this data, we can definitively grade every single AI idea on a spectrum, from S tier, which is an absolute goldmine, all the way down to F tier, which is a total trap.
Moving right along to Section 3, the F-tier ideas to avoid. Listen closely here because we are going to expose the traps that sound amazing in theory, but just crash and burn in reality. Right at the bottom of the barrel, we've got faceless YouTube channels. People tout these as automated cash cows, but honestly, the YouTube algorithm actively buries low-effort AI slop. It wants organic, engaging content. Channels are getting demonetized within weeks. You're building zero brand loyalty and absolutely zero long-term equity. With immense competition and basically no longevity, this model completely fails the test. It is an F-tier bottom feeder.
Then we have AI trading bots. Here is the harsh truth. You aren't buying a bot. You're buying a course. Think about the logical flaw here for a second. If someone had actually built an AI bot that automatically generated 20% returns year over year, why on earth would they sell it to you on the internet for $97? No way they wouldn't. They're selling you signals and dreams. It's incredibly risky and fails the longevity test completely.
All right, let's pivot to the good stuff. Section 4, S-tier proven AI hustles.
It's time to shift our energy to the models that actually pass our rigorous frameworks with flying colors and are generating real wealth right now. We want to move entirely away from that low-value, zero-equity slop of F-tier ideas. Instead, we want to build high-leverage, real-world utility. We're focusing on S-tier models like AI voice agents and AI digital products, which actually solve expensive, painful problems for real businesses.
Let's unpack these AI voice agents.
This model scores a massive 19 out of 25 on the CLEAR method, cementing it firmly in the S tier. Why? Because it targets local businesses like plumbers, dentists, and clinics, and it stops a very expensive bleed, missed phone calls. An AI voice agent answers on the first ring, 24 hours a day, sounds completely human, and books appointments directly into their calendar. Yes, it's high effort up front to set up, but once it's running, it acts as a 24/7 receptionist and solves a huge cash flow problem, making it incredibly sticky for recurring monthly revenue.
Now take a look at this number, $10,000. This illustrates the math behind our next S-tier model, AI digital products. Because you can use AI to research, write, and package a high-quality digital product like a specialized course, a template, or a tool, your marginal cost of reproduction is literally zero. If you price your product at $500, you only need 20 sales a month to hit that 10 grand mark. To put that in perspective, you build it once, and it scales infinitely without demanding a single extra hour of your time.
But hey, the S tier doesn't stop there. Here's a quick rundown of some additional gold mines dominating the market right now. You've got AI lead generation, where you use AI to source and sell highly qualified leads to busy founders. AI consulting, where you audit companies and implement AI efficiencies for massive $10,000 to $50,000 payouts. AI agent development, which is highly technical but lets you build entire virtual teams. And managed AI cybersecurity. Now that last one sounds intimidating, but the enterprise payouts are astronomical simply because the fear of getting hacked is absolutely terrifying for a CEO. What do all of these have in common? They solve real, painful problems for actual businesses, rather than relying on a viral algorithm.
So, the crucial point is, how do we start? Section 5, the 5-step launch playbook.
Because knowing what to build is literally only half the battle. Here is Dan Martell's exact 5-step playbook used by elite builders to move from theory into reality today. Step 1, validate. Step 2, pre-sell. Step 3, launch manually. Step 4, build audience. And Step 5, productize. The most fascinating takeaway here, you should never actually build the automated AI product or write complex code until Step 5. Let's look at how that actually works in practice.
Let's zoom in on that very first step, validate. This is so brilliantly simple. You start by reaching out to your existing network, but notice the specific language you use. You don't pitch them directly. You shoot them a text asking, "Who do you know looking for an AI chief of staff?" It's a genius psychological trigger. You aren't applying pressure to them, but naturally, the people who actually need it will reply saying, "Wait, I want that."
And that feeds perfectly right into Step 3, launch manually. This is known as the concierge approach. Before you spend a month trying to string together complex APIs and AI agents, you prove the transaction. You manually fulfill the service first to make sure people will actually pay for the outcome. You are delivering real value right out of the gate. Only once the transaction is proven and repeatable do you reinvest that money to automate and productize it.
So the chaos is officially organized. We've eliminated the F-tier noise and given you the blueprints that pass every test for profitability, competition, and longevity. The 100 doors have been narrowed down to a proven few. The only question left is, which door are you going to open today? Because while you wait around for that perfect moment, someone else is already out there building your future. Stop scrolling, pick one framework-approved idea, and take action. I'll see you next time.